Well, ladies and gentlemen, it is go time. My name is Todd Grisham, and next to me for the broadcast, the one and only Johnny Nelson.
The pleasure's always mine, my friend.
Time for our tail of the tape. Larry Holmes. Watch out for that reach of 206 centimeters. He's also 191 centimeters tall and weighed in at 103 kilos. And across the ring from him, Muhammad Ali, 6'3" tall, the best to ever do it.
We'll be talking about this fight for years to come. This is one of those classic fights that everybody wants to see.
Eastern assassin Larry Holmes, perhaps one of the most underrated and underappreciated heavyweight champions of all time. He's got plenty of power and one of the best jabs in the heavyweight division. Muhammad Ali, the greatest of all time. Watch the footwork, watch the hand speed. No one does it like Ali.
You can hardly hear yourself speak. The fans are going mad for this.
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner from Easton, Pennsylvania, here is one of boxing's all-time greats, the heavyweight champion of the world, known as the Easton Assassin, introducing Larry Holmes. Fighting out of the blue corner, here is the Olympic gold medalist and legend of boxing, the only three-time lineal heavyweight champion of the world. He floats like a butterfly and stings like a bee. The one and only, the greatest, Muhammad Ali.
What a great venue and what a great matchup. Cannot wait for this one.
This is that match that everybody has fallen out about, argued about. This is what you are going to talk about. Not next year, not the year after, in 5, 10, 15 years' time. This is a history maker.
Here we go, round one. Who's going to land the first big shot? Who scores with that right uppercut? And just as quickly as the action slows down, it heats back up. You're not going to see a lot of finesse and skills from this guy. He wants to bury his forehead in your chest and pound away.
Oh, man, you've got swarm in your face. You've got to try and push him off, make him go into the rope. You've got to sometimes fight fire with fire. Put him low on the blind side of the referee. Get him angry.
Catch and shoot with the left counter. Good job. No power in those punches. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. Takes that jab.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
The courage on display here is incredible. Good right hand. Through the hook, didn't land. It's knockout. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Well, this is the time that the trainer needs to come in and say something special. This fighter needs to turn the tables in this next round.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound. On to the second round. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here. This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart, be sharp. Don't be a fool, don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up, just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's gonna pop you off.
Perfect counter shot. They call it the glory division. There's nothing quite like a heavyweight fight. It doesn't take much to win it.
You've got a couple of big units here, so I'm expecting power. You're going to have excitement. You're going to have drama, because when these guys slow down, that's when the punches are going to land.
That's another scoring shot. Nice counter shot. Nice exchanges from both men in this round. And he fails to score with that left hook.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
That left counter was perfectly timed. When we talk about a fighter having power, don't just look at the head punches they throw. Look at the body shots. That can be the real difference.
It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you hit and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
Who would have thought Ali would get rattled like this? This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. If there's anyone that can get out of trouble, it's Muhammad Ali.
Oh!
At this point, you got to believe he can't win on the scorecards. Gonna need a knockout.
You know, I've been in fights like that. When you're thinking, come on, Bell, ring away. You walk back to the corner like you've just seen the sun.
Come on, look at him now. It's so important now. First minute.
Let's get it started in round 3. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive. Offensive display, landing that left counter. They won't give us a second to catch our breath. We both know who the bigger power puncher is. There's a significant power difference. How would you handle that?
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, someone can take you out with a simple jab, it can be intimidating. Just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
A nice exchange. If there's anyone that can get out of trouble. And finally, Muhammad Ali goes down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They're back up on their feet, but I'm not sure why. Who would have thought Ali would get rattled like this? Do you believe this? The greatest is down on the canvas.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Final 10 seconds here, and I think he knows who's won this round. Well, if this trainer has a pep talk, now's the time to use it, as they were dropped twice in the last round.
They believe their fighter has it in the tank.
On to the 4th we go. Something has got to change after 2 knockdowns in the last round.
I have no idea what they have left. How'd you come back from something like that? Knocked down twice? Where's your head at? Where's your energy levels at? It tells you you've got nothing left.
Right punch. Great counter right hand there. Nice job landing with that right hand counter. Perfect counter lands. Still swinging with nothing left. Big hook thrown, but it doesn't connect. Good counter left hand there. There's no way this fighter can go punch for punch. Their resistance to these blows just isn't the same.
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those pointed areas over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You've just got to...
Neither one of these fighters want to see the judges' scorecards. Let's see how good he is defensively. Didn't wait long to get back and get engaged. These two were made for each other. Left shot lands. Nice counters. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. That bell could not have come soon enough for this guy.
Every second, every minute of this fight is important. Every second, every minute of this round is important. You cannot afford to lose it.
On to the fifth we go. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs have gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
There's no doubt that this fighter's power can change the fight around in an instant. You can't afford to make one single minor mistake.
That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
Good counterpunching for both these athletes. Oh, that punch. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. Good punch. Good counterpunching for both these fighters. You've seen all the famous boxing movies, the training scenes, the gym work. That's what it all boils down to. Who's going to have more endurance?
What can they change? They can change their attitude. They can change their nervous system for a certain amount of punches per round. Because otherwise...
Larry Holmes now stumbling backwards. Didn't wait long to get back and get engaged. It's defend yourself at all times, but this fighter hasn't defended themselves at all. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. As bad as boxing judging can be sometimes, there's no doubt who won that round.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter. And the cornerman's got to put a firecracker on that fight to get out there and get the job done.
Let's start the sixth. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one. Counter punch. Oh, those punches add up. Nice job landing that left counter punch. Good counter punching. They call it the chin. How strong is your chin? Do you have a glass chin? These are things that can affect the fight
The problem with having a chin that everybody knows if they hit you, you're hurt, you're gone. You've got to protect that, but you've also got to get your shots off. And they forget, you can bang too. Don't get trigger happy, because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself out trying to get that shot, and that's when they catch you.
Nice exchanges from both men in this round. That left scores. Right when you think the pace will slow down, it picks up. Correct me if I'm wrong, but when you're dealing with someone with so much speed, you've got to get your timing right.
So you're getting in there with someone that's so fast, you're prepared to take a licking, because you've got to get some before you get in close.
Talk about punches and bunches. That's the mantra for this fighter with that exceptional hand speed. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Well, he is glad to have heard that bell.
Wow, it's like two different leagues.
On top of him. Go around and get back in the fight. Go around and get punches. Give him the spot. He's shouting. Come on. Look across at him. Look at him now. And every time you see him, take a big, deep breath. Bang in the fight. It's so important.
And there's the bell for round 7. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you. And that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
That left counterpunch will score. Coming back to life now, starting to land some punches. Who's willing to go where the other fighter won't? There's no doubt that this fighter's power can change the fight around in an instant. You can't afford to make one single minor mistake.
Todd, we know one of these fighters can knock you out with a simple jab. They're that powerful.
Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
They exchange punches. Defense is not an option for these two. Lands with the right counter. I don't think it's going to be a boxing match. This is going to be a fight. They both want the knockout. Muhammad Ali in trouble, but surely, finally, Muhammad Ali goes down.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Boy, this next round is going to be crucial considering the knockdown we just witnessed.
Can make or break a fighter.
Don't change too much yet. Keep doing what you're doing. You've got to it. Nice round. Good round. I like that. And pack it. Full hand.
Round 8, and we're off again. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
Todd, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel, because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
This fighter has tested their opponent's power and apparently isn't impressed as they continue to walk through all these power shots.
I've seen some fights with a granite chin. You could hit them with a sledgehammer, they are not going to move. But then I've seen some mad punchers with a chin like a crisp. As soon as you touch them, they're gone. And this is the danger spot.
Throwing the hook, but it doesn't score. The greatest has been dazed. Can you believe this? The greatest is down on the canvas.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
It happened. You saw it here live. A knockout win. Congratulations.
A knockout victory? That's not a knockout victory. That is somebody saying, I'm here, I've arrived. Try that again, it will happen all over again.